Good morning, everybody. Today is March 12th, 2020. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to short sellers because you're making a lot of money right now. And I was just monitoring the situation with coronavirus, and it looks like this thing is not really a natural disaster, in a sense that it more and more looks like a bioweapon to me. And here's the reason. We have a lot of laboratories across the world right now, across countries that have very powerful scientific teams, and these teams are trying to break the DNA of this virus, trying to find where's the weak point for this virus, what would it kill, I mean what thing is going to kill it, and why and how to create a viral medication that kind of like could tackle it. But it looks harder and harder to find this thing. So, and if you think about it, right, if somebody is trying to design a bioweapon, it would be kind of stupid to make a simple virus that somebody could basically decode and unlock and create a vaccine within a couple of weeks or maybe a couple of months. Then this type of weapon or this type of effort is going to be kind of fruitless, because if the other side can find an anti-weapon against your weapon, then basically your efforts would be negated. So if somebody is trying to create a strong, powerful weapon, they're obviously trying to make it very complicated to solve this puzzle, and it looks like this thing is pretty complicated. And the other interesting thing is that they used to tell us that it came from bats or from rats that were like eaten or traded on a Chinese market, or like farmers market, I guess, or maybe hunters market. But the interesting thing is that right now we hardly ever hear pets of infected or ill with coronavirus people getting any kind of virus. Just yesterday I read some kind of just one case out of 110 or 20,000 people that are infected and 3,000 plus dead. I just read one little article saying that, oh yeah, somebody's dog, somebody's pet was showing the signs of coronavirus. I don't know, maybe the dog was sneezing or coughing or whatever, right? But nothing is confirmed, and basically, maybe it was just a hoax. But the bottom line is that we don't see tens or hundreds of thousands of infected pets, and we for sure don't see thousands of dead animals like pets around the world. So we don't even have a hint of that thing. So, which tells you that this virus is very selective. It's it's striking only humans. And it kind of makes sense if somebody is designing a bioweapon. Animals are not your enemies. It's the humans that are your enemies. And the main thing is try to destroy them so you could take over and kind of win the conflict. And now I'm actually thinking about it, that it looks like the virus is hitting pretty much humans as a class, in all kinds of different countries. It's highly contagious, pretty much unbreakable. People that are super smart and have a lot of experience with all kinds of diseases cannot find a cure, cannot find the vaccine for this thing. And now, if I'm thinking about this, the only interested party in this whole thing is another form of life. Maybe it sounds kind of crazy, but if you think about it, right? Let's assume we have aliens, and we saw all this UFO sightings and kind of like all these theories and stuff. But if you think that aliens do exist and they're trying to, I guess, maybe they arrived to this world and now they say, you know what, we need to take it over, we need it for our purposes. What's the best way to get rid of the main enemy? Send a virus. Send a virus and just wait. You don't have to attack anybody. You don't have to show themselves. Just send some kind of disease. And if you saw a movie or read a book called The War of the Worlds, it's about Martians, Mars aliens from Mars that arrived to Earth, and they tried to take it over. And the interesting thing that they almost did it because they were much more advanced, their weapons were a lot more powerful and more intelligent than the weapons of people. And I think the book is written in like 1900s, so maybe like 1920, 1930, something like that, maybe even earlier. So back then people, their weapons were not as powerful as and as smart as these weapons we have right now. So, and aliens had like lasers and all kinds of stuff. So, and they almost took over the Earth, but they died from a virus. Okay? Virus that humans were able to tolerate, like for example a flu or whatever, but Martians couldn't, even though they were super advanced with their technology. But their bodies were not prepared for the virus that we had on Earth, and all of us were able to tolerate and survive. So this could be kind of crazy theory, but if you think about it, humans as a class are right now under attack, and the attack is super smart, super silent, but unstoppable. So the stock market is down. If you want to make money, short the market, here's your website, 2stx.com. If you go there, you will go to the Apple App Store, where you could download, install, and run my app on your iPhone, iPad, and Apple TV. And it gives you an advice on 5,500 stocks, daily updated advice with buy and sell and hold recommendations. So see what is available to buy there. Thank you for your time. Stay healthy, stay away from coronavirus, and good luck trading.